What's up everybody, this is Willem Games 1775 and I'm doing a catch-up video for my speakers that I have somewhat restored, or at least I did the 15-inch subwoofers, the Cerwin Vega 15-inch subwoofers, the E315 models. Now let me give you a recap. So when I originally got this set, they were in pretty bad shape. The wood had, and by the way it's just MDF or it's particle board, towards the bottom of the enclosures there was some water damage. The wood had expanded a little bit, so I had to do some work there. I added some wood glue and then I sealed up the outside or the crevices with some, basically like some liquid nails. I peeled off all the vinyl except for all of the front and most of the back, and then I painted everything flat black and I installed the speakers and all the electronic components back in. And for as the subwoofers, those had to be refoamed. The orange part there, you see the orange circle part, that's what I had to replace. The cones were repainted, but the middle parts, those were left alone, those were taped off, and everything has been installed, everything has been painted. There was a gash on the closure on the, you know what, I can't even tell, but should be the enclosure on the right side, on the right enclosure, there was a big gash. It looked like someone took a bite out of it. I don't know if the previous owner had a dog and he chewed on it, but I used some wood filler. Basically it was like Bondo, and I don't know the history of these speakers, but they were not treated very well. And these are basically what I use in the garage. I only paid $30 for the pair. And so if you look on the left speaker, on the left subwoofer, you're gonna see there's a, where it looks like a little squiggly line. Well, that's where there is, or was, a gash, and that's been glued up. That has several layers of glue. And then of course it's been painted over. And someone said in my first video that I was doing it wrong, and that if I'm going to do it wrong, I shouldn't do it at all. Well buddy, I'm here to tell you, this is my property and it doesn't make sense for me to buy some new or used or refurbished speakers of any brand or a cheap set when I'm just gonna throw them into enclosures that already have some physical damage, but they still do their job. And the music I'm playing is from Epidemic Sound, of which I have a subscription, so I can play whatever I want from this wonderful website, of which I will link. And this is just supposed to be a recap and just to show you what I've done. But the music that you hear now, of which I'm about to turn that up, doesn't really do justice. If I really wanted to show the quality, and of course it wouldn't be that good because it would be playing through my Canon T6i camera that I'm using to film, to play through your speakers or your headphones. You're not gonna hear the same quality that I'm hearing right now. But I'm going to bring my camera up close to the speakers and you'll be able to see. And one of the complaints was that I was getting glue all over the speaker, and yes, I was getting, seems like I was getting lots of glue on the speaker, but the days of these speakers looking pretty are over. When I got them, they were in bad shape. One speaker had a hole in it, and so you know what? These are for my garage. And I actually already have a sound system. I have a surround sound system in my garage. I bought a used Sony surround sound system. There's a subwoofer, but it does not sound as good as this 30-year-old plus Onkyo servo locked stereo receiver. It is a Model TX-2500. But I'm gonna take the camera off the mount, and then you'll be able to see the speakers up close, and you'll be able to witness those dance a little bit when I turn up the sound. And it is playing through my laptop by means of a 3.5 jack that goes through a 2 red and white left and right channel RCA cable, so it's not going to be that good. If I had my record player out here, and that's what I should have on it, then it would sound much better, but that music is copyrighted. And my video would be flagged as soon as I got it uploaded. So let's check these two bad boys out. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this camera up close so we can take a gander here, take a look here at the speakers. All right, so let me get up to that gash. So that's a gash that I'm talking about. I did the best I could with that. After I got the glue on there, several layers, I stuck a rag underneath so I could put some pressure on the bottom so it push against the glue. And it just looks like an ugly scar now. This right here, that is where I pulled off some of the paper on accident, and that's where some of the over glue is. And I'm not mad, that's how it is. And then the other side, well, this is the second one I did. I think this one looks much, sorry, the camera needs to get in focus, and okay, there you go. I did a close-up. So, and it looks, actually this one looks much better. And so, and these don't have any more vinyl. There's no more vinyl on these. And please excuse the stuff around what I'm showing you. This is my garage. My wife likes to store stuff in here. I'm trying to work that out with her right now. But this right here, there's no vinyl on here because that stuff was peeling off. I just tore it off. I thought about giving these enclosures like a rubber seal or like a rubber coating, but that stuff, what I was looking at, it was like $99 or $89 per gallon. It's that Flex Seal. So I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'll be looking at some truck liner stuff, and hopefully that's what I'll be using. But let me go ahead and get the music turned up for you, okay? And I guess I'll keep it on the same music, but it's not too bassy. All right, so I'll just keep it there. All right, so let's just go ahead and turn this up. Some old school hip hop playing. By the way, I tried turning up the volume on my laptop. It's up at 25 and there was just too much distortion. It's probably a mix of old and new type of equipment. And honestly, I would rather have a record player on this amazing receiver here. But I'll turn it back up so we can watch the speakers dance. to show everyone that these can handle a little bit of flex now. Or again.
Never see the big picture from zoom lens. Got a quick saying make it push start type of band's cool, but the tape plan. I back in my bender rolls for the kicks. They come to give them 2 cents. Put my circle tight like we glued hands. Like I don't really even need friends. Trail light, I know the ice there. I drop a song, get a few wins.
Alright, I had to turn that down, so I really don't know how this is going to sound online. Probably not very good. And I also have to remember the songs that I displayed or played, because I have to put those into my details, and I don't know if I really have to, but that's what I've been doing so far. But I at least will have that I got all the music off of the website Epidemic Sound, and if you want to go on there, you just have to go on to epidemicsound.com, and you can pay $15 a month for basic permission for you to use these in your video so you don't get flagged. Alright folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, if you like what you heard, please give me a like and subscribe. Everyone, you have a nice night. Be safe. Goodbye.